What you reading in Dodie's class? I got a few cool characters to show real fast.
I don't like it.
Hope you're ready for the journey. So many things to see. Let us introduce you to the people of this story. It's Oliver and Company. Everybody's gonna wanna meet Oliver and Company. Everybody's gonna wanna meet Oliver and Company. Dickens has a whole new lineup. Oliver's the young boy that he dreamed up. Bumble's never been so wrong. Last chance for Nancy to show them she's strong. Brando and Bella are helping him heal. They were the first to love him for real. Dodger, he likes that title. He and Bates pickpocket with style. OMG, man, these are the best. They became Oliver's new BFFs. If Sykes or Fagin never looked his way, Oliver would cry and run away. Hey, you, what you reading in Dodie's class? I got a few cool characters to show real fast. Hope you're ready for the journey. So many things to see. Let us introduce you to the people of this story. It's Oliver and Company. Everybody's gonna wanna meet Oliver and Company. Everybody's gonna wanna meet Oliver and Company.
Did you like the book Oliver Twist?
This isn't a presidential election. But if it were, I promise that when I'm elected president, I will allow us all to have an equal say in how we feel about Oliver Twist. I personally feel that it was a great book, and I thought that it was like a little bit slow at first, and I'm allowed to think that because I have freedom of speech. Okay, I think that Oliver Twist was really great. I have evidence of that through
You
all
know what,
of
can I interrupt for just a second? Thank you. Okay, so I want to thank you for asking that question because it's such a good question. Because like, what do I think of the book? And I think it's such a nice question, but when you really think about it, a better question is, what do we all think about it? Because I don't think you guys are going to want to elect someone that's just going to think about what they want. You want somebody that's going to think about what everybody wants.
Okay, can I stop you real quick right there? Okay, the question was, what do you?
I know,
What do
I was applying it on a
Okay,
I
well,
think that if you elect Gloria, she will not have a strong enough personal opinion to allow any business to get done.
I didn't say I
I
didn't have an
concur.
opinion.
Well, prove
I
it.
just- Okay, you know what? Maybe I will prove it. Okay. So, when you ask us what we like about the book, the first thing that I think of is the way that Charles Dickens writes. I enjoyed the way he would explain his settings because within the settings, he wasn't just explaining a scene as if it was on a stage. He was explaining how the people were moving and what was happening behind them and outside, and all the different aspects that you would expect if you were really there. So it made all of his settings a little more real because he went so much more in depth.
He says, "My heart is set as firmly as ever a heart of a man was set on a woman. I have no thought, no view, no hope in life beyond her. And if you oppose me in this great stake, you take my peace and happiness in your hands and cast them into the wind." This really shows his style because he just writes so beautifully and he goes so in depth that it like almost makes you cry because it's so touching throughout the whole thing.
I really like the book because he made a lot of deep connections to everyday life and everyday struggles, and one quote proving this is, "Some people are nobody's enemies but their own," and I feel like this really brings out how all of the characters are feeling in the book, because they all have their own personal struggles that they overcome eventually, whether it be in a good way or in a bad way. And I just really like the book because a lot of the characters too are very relatable. Like Oliver faces a lot of struggles that aren't necessarily the exact same, but you can take bits and pieces from it and connect it to your own struggles, and it was.
So for the reason I like the book, I already stated that I liked it because of how he portrayed the environment and the tone within his settings. And I think a good example of that would be in a section where the beetle, Mr. Bumble, is sitting in a house, and it talks about how there's dirt on the floor and how there are bugs flying around. And I really think that's very important in writing, because he really talks about how Mr. Bumble was moving, what he was thinking about, what people outside the house were doing. And it was a very deep evaluation of the text.
Would you recommend it to others?
Yes.
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 Boom! Symbolism!